I hope you guys are doing a little bit better today. A lot of people showed up for Nipsey today. More details have come out. I don't know if you've seen the footage is being leaked of surveillance cameras. They know who did it now. It was not a conspiracy theory, so stop all that. And some of his friends have reacted to everything. I'll read that. Beyonce reacted. His music sales are up like 2,500%, which is insane. Let's just go over everything. And, if you're like me, all you want to do is kind of like talk about this today. And I'm sorry that all the other news was kind of put on pause today, but this is really all I can think about today. I knew Nipsey. And I'm sure a lot of you felt like some of you knew him, some of you felt like you knew him, because music is powerful. Music helps you through situations. And Nipsey was special to everybody who was a part of this culture. So, and also Nick Cannon. I didn't like something Nick Cannon did. I think he meant well by it, but he really was pushing that conspiracy theory type of thing. But also he did a positive thing as well, so I can't totally go against it. And then Ice-T put out some cold facts today that kind of relates to this situation. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Let's keep the good vibes gang going. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Anyways, let's get into it. So we got Nipsey Hussle. Now, Nipsey Hussle, he impacted his whole neighborhood. As you can see in the footage, thousands of people showed up for him today to pay their respects. Nick Cannon. Okay, so Ice-T said the best thing. He said, most of your enemies are people that you have helped in life at one point. So most of your enemies or people you have once helped in your life. Sorry, it's like a tongue twister. And it's true. Like usually the people that like really go against you, they're people that you helped. That's the sick thing about life, man. Sometimes it's the people you help that bite you. Pusha T said, "We have done Nipsey wrong. He was sharing his pure self and his vision and traits and heritage with all of us. Empowerment, a sense of community, something that many of us don't have. White supremacy at its finest. Couldn't have done something this terrible." Yeah, this turns out it was just somebody from his hood that he didn't want around the store anymore. Like I said in the last video, as you can see, and it's so sick because when you watch the surveillance video, it's like Nipsey argued with this guy. I guess he sent the guy away because he called him a snitch. I guess he was snitching in the neighborhood, and this guy came back with a gun. Nipsey was chilling on his car with a few other people, and this guy was able to shoot him, and then not only shoot him once, but then come up and shoot him close range, and then kick him in the head after he was dead. That's disgusting. Somebody that was doing so much good, helping so many people, and he had a right to kick that guy away from his store. It's his building. He worked hard and built that building and bought that building. It makes me so mad on so many levels. Like why was Nipsey hanging out in front of that store so much, being a celebrity, and all that. Like sometimes. It makes me not mad at him. It's just mad at the situation. Like, why can't he chill in front of his store? That there's two ways to look at it. Why can't he chill in front of his store? It's like when you're a celebrity like him or somebody else, you're almost a prisoner of your celebrity. He can't even chill in front of his store, like, because somebody is vulnerable. And then why isn't there security at the store? Why isn't anybody you can be street all you want, you have to have street smarts. Why isn't anybody on point looking out for that guy coming back? I remember once Styles P and I were doing a video way back in 2007, 8. Okay, we were doing a DVD, and I remember he went to the park and he whooped this guy's ass. Like, this guy was talking smack about him. We went to the park. I saw Styles P. I had a lot of respect for Styles P after this too, because not many rappers handle situations on their own. He whooped this guy's ass. He whooped his ass. Okay, so then we go up the street to the car wash. We're shooting a video, And I'm thinking like, man, I've seen this before, because Cormega used to have me in Queensbridge all the time before this, and I saw things like where like you totally embarrass somebody, sometimes they come back. And sure enough, I saw this guy coming up the block. So I see Styles, he's coming back. And he said, oh fuck yeah. And I said, nah man, be on point. And this guy had a gun in his hand, but Styles P was able to alert his friend, who knocked the gun out of his hand, and this situation got intercepted and nothing happened, you know. But this is what happens, man. When you embarrass somebody, sometimes they come back. And if you're not on point, they can get the drop on you, man. You know, and I'm not, trust me, I'm not like street or anything. I've seen situations. Once you see it a few times, you just think like, you know, history usually repeats itself. And it's sad that nobody was on point enough to see this guy coming back around just an hour later after Nipsey told him to get away. So, anyways, next we got Beyonce. So this guy's still at large. They haven't caught him yet. And he's probably hiding, scared for his life, you know, because the green light's on him in LA. I mean, everyone's posting his picture up and everything. I'm not going to be a part of the posting the picture up or anything, because, you know, I'm just not going to be a part of that. Like, you know, it's online. Nick Cannon said, and the Lord said, job well done, my son Nipsey King. This is how I want to remember you, laughing, smiling. I ain't slept yet, thinking about your conversations, real ones from a real one. And I'm going to say this only for real ones to recognize. And I'm picking up the baton because they can't kill us all. Spiritual warfare, real and full effect. And now your spirit is going on. Your message is my message. Your work is my work. You're still rocking with us. I think he's talking about the Dr. Sebi thing too. There was another one I saw where he was talking about that. I hope he just continues doing the good work Nipsey was doing with helping the community and everything. And I hope he's not talking about the Dr. Sebi documentary. Like, yeah, if you want to put that out, put it out. But let's not make it like he was killed over that documentary. He was killed by nonsense. He was killed by somebody with a hurt ego that came back and did the devil's work, you know. Sad. T.I. said, y'all killed Nipsey and let Zimmerman live. The streets is done. He's taking that from a G-Z line. It makes a lot of sense. He said, you dudes ain't tough. You ain't fooling anybody. Fun fact, you get the same time for killing the bad ones as you do for killing the good ones. Cowards. Then he also says, legends don't die. Energy can't be killed. Only transfer one place to the next. Little bro legacy will live on forever. And he also says, sometimes people try to destroy you precisely because they recognize your power, not because they don't see it, but because they see it and they don't want it to exist. Yeah, this guy was definitely, that killed Nipsey, was jealous of him, didn't like that Nipsey was talking to him that way, and he was going to show Nipsey. You know, that's crazy, man. Then T.I. said, sad part is people gone, so far gone in their own misery that they can't even see what they're doing to us as a whole. Easiest way to create a monster, make him hate the sight of himself. He'll then be incapable of loving anyone else. That's true. Then he said, Nipsey Hussle and T.I. have always been my inspiration for years. He's reposting what people said. When a voice of a generation sounds, we must never forget their message. Yeah. And then Beyonce, sent her prayers and everything. It was really nice, man. Then someone put out another message about the whole update. Oh yeah, his music did go up 2,776%. That's amazing. People were really showing love, man. He touched a lot of people. This other guy put out something. His name is Demetrius Meach Ship. I forget who this is. But anyways, he said, we know and who. Please stop with the sensationalism. No conspiracy, no hit. Just a low-life rat who left and came back with the devil's work. Please try to control your wild internet brain. Some of us know him personally, and it's annoying as hell, just like someone telling me about Pac and who wasn't there. You're a fan. When you succeed in black community and you try to stay in that community and have to rub shoulders with low-life scum, a known rat did this. It wasn't a hit. No one leaves and comes back to do a premeditated hit. It was no Dr. Sebi conspiracy. The guy is a known rat and was asked to leave and return to do his dirty work. Whenever a black man has a certain amount of success, he is more of a target. Tupac died. He got killed behind a Compton gang beef. Not some romantic idea that he held some power that the world feared. R.I.P. Tupac and Nip have this in common, that you can't be a star and deal with or be around low-level stuff. What they did or didn't do is seen as more disrespectful to someone in the streets. These are the facts. Now stay off my post and don't ask me about no fictional Dr. Sebi theory or nothing else. Black people do not love or value black lives. For your information, we made America great and we will continue to do so. I think this is one of Nipsey's guys. I forget. Good point by him. Anyways, guys, hopefully tomorrow we can start to move forward. We'll never forget Nipsey. Legends never die. But we do have to heal, and his message must continue, So his marathon will never end. It will never end. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching me. I'm sorry I have low energy in my voice today, but this is not a situation where you get all hype on the microphone about, Nipsey was a good guy, a hardworking person. I had the honor of working with him for 5 years, like I said, and I'll never forget him. Nobody else will. He made a huge impact. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button, and I'll check you guys later.